We mentioned stocks rising in Europe this morning. Earnings season playing a role as well. Let's check in with Maithri. She's in London. Maithri.
Well, John, one strategist at UBS thinks we're close to a turning point in the earnings cycle. And if you take a look at the earnings growth estimates for the Stock 600 this year, seems like analysts really favor the financials. They're expected to see earnings growth of about a whopping 331%. They were wary, of course, of earnings of oil and gas companies and those basic material companies as well. Now, the markets right now rallying on optimism about earnings, up for a sixth day. We're building on that rally that we saw last week, which saw the Stock 600 up 33% from those March lows, and leading the gains again, basic materials, healthcare stocks. You've got BHP Billiton, Rio Tinto, two of the biggest gainers on the Stock 600. You've got that copper demand that John was mentioning right at the outset out of China. That's got the metal headed for its longest rally since March. It's pushing the miners higher. You've also got Peter Hammer Mining, also that's another stock that's up. That's after the second biggest producer of gold, that's out of Russia, said first half output gained about 54% from a year earlier. Also wanted to make a mention of the banks here because Lloyds may post a profit of for the first half of the year. That's according to the Sunday Times, and that stock is up on that report, while asset write-downs in the Baltic countries, well, that resulted in SEB, the Scandinavian bank, posting a net loss in the second quarter. Last but not the least, want to make a quick mention of KKR. Their plans to buy the assets of the Amsterdam-listed buyout fund. It's been approved by the board. That means, well, KKR, John, it's a step closer to being a publicly traded company, all, of course, adding to sentiment.
All right. Thanks, Maithri.